Hello, Bumpy McSquigums here, and it's time for the official start of my Let's Play of The Legend of Grimrock. And we have, in the previous episode, or the pre-episode, the prequel to the LP, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, we have created a party of 4, which is what we will be delving into a Grimrock mountain with. So, we have our frontline tanky warrior type person, Bull Mantooth. We have Ruddy Lox, our other human fighter. On the front lines as well, we have Slarmy the Rogue, who is going to be a missile weapons expert, and finally, Gnattaly, the insectoid. I figured it was appropriate. It is an insect after all. Gnat, come on. Gnat, no, nothing. And that is going to be our mage, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to start the game without any further ado. And I shall read Mount Grimrock and other random things that comes up, so. A towering spire looms above the clouds, a weathered rock that has stood tall for ages, longer than the histories of men have been written. It is a desolate place now, only remembered when things need to be discarded and forgotten. It's weird how it's only remembered when something needs to be forgotten. An airship struggles to gain altitude as it floats toward the peak. Whoa, look at the statues. Holy, that's kind of menacing. Well, it is what it is. 4 prisoners bound by heavy chains emerge from the ship. The court accuses them of terrible, treasonous deeds. But, by the grace of the king, their crimes shall be forgiven atop Mount Grimrock. That doesn't look good. Their final trial is at hand. Numerous prisoners have received their pardons here, yet none have returned to live their life in freedom. I wanted to say their lives, but it was life, and it threw me off, ladies and gentlemen. They are at the very top of the world, and below them, only darkness and justice awaits. So, let's see what darkness and justice has. Well, that doesn't seem like this. The person at the bottom down here looks like she just, leapt in. Ah! And then the other two are like, oh my god! And the first guy's like, no, save me! And the dude's either stabbing him to make sure he falls in, or he's reaching out a spear to try to let the guy grab on. Maybe they weren't supposed to jump in. I don't know. As they are plunged down the open maw at the peak, their crimes are absolved. Everyone before them has perished in the guts of the mountain. But will you be able to lead them through the dark and to the freedom that awaits at the base of Mount Grimrock? Only time will tell. Legend of Grimrock. Or Legend of Grimrock! Heidi-ho! No, nothing. Alright, first time playing? No, but it's pretty close. I've only played this very briefly, like an hour into the game, which isn't that long, considering how slow you generally advance in the game. So, as you can see, we have nothing in any of our inventories. There's our 4 people, our 2 frontliners, and our 2 backliners. So, we have things that we must accomplish, things that we must do. We can look around. It is pretty dark right now, as you can see, but we will be able to get some stuff to light our path. And basically you want to check all the walls and different things of that nature, because oftentimes there are secrets hidden. There's a lot of secrets in this game, ladies and gentlemen, and I am bound to miss more than a few and do terrible, terrible, awful things that make you want to facepalm and or smash your head against a table. It's fine. It is fine, ladies and gentlemen. It is my LP. I am allowed to make mistakes. I am not a master of this game. This is in fact a mostly blind LP. I've seen a little bit of gameplay of it. I'm not going to be looking at a walkthrough. I've not watched an entire LP of it or anything of that nature. So it's more or less a blind LP. Alright, let's see here. Choose your fate. Perish in the cell or pick up the torch. Well, that seems like a pretty easy thing to do. Okay, well, we're going to head back this way, in fact, because I remember there is a secret somewhere. And I already see it. Alright, so let's take a look at this wall right here. See, there's nothing in this general region right here. Take a look at this wall, there's nothing here. But if we go here, oh, what's this? This rock is loose. There's something there. And it opens a wall panel. I hope that's all it opens. Looks like it. There's one of those weird squid-faced statues. That's quite unpleasant. Alright, so we're going to... I guess the rogue can start throwing stuff from the back line. There's not much else he can do at this point. We'll put the shoes on our... Ooh, it's evasion shoes. Well, we're going to go with evasive stuff with her, so... We'll start off with that. So unfortunately we don't have any additional weapons. We are carrying a torch around now, so we actually have a little bit more oomph. You know, one thing that isn't coherent with this is we fell in from up there. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm wrong. There we go. I like everything to be in perfect symmetry and harmony, and it was. I just made a mistake. Alright, so we are in the Dungeon of Grimrock, or the Mountain of Grimrock. Mount Grimrock? I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. We're going to pick up all the torches that we see because we carry our own torch with us because we like ourselves a light source. Always and forever. So we're going to continue on. We're going to simultaneously flush the toilet and open the door because this is clearly one of those old-time toilet chain thingies that you pull. So we shall do that, and we're going to continue to look at all the walls, guys. I might make you motion sick. I don't know. I'm going to try not to. This game actually even wears on me a little bit. Ooh. Looks like we got a shirt and some pants. Now, I got to say, that's fine. We'll just roll with this. I'm just going to go here. We're going to throw on some pants and a shirt. Everybody else is apparently completely naked at this point, so that could be distracting. Alright, looks like we got a cudgel or a club of some sort. Oops. We want to actually put that in his hand. There we go. So he is now handsy, and he has a club, and he is ready. He's like, yeah, let's do the clubbing. He's going to go clubbing later. He's probably going to club with the redhead. I don't think he's going to go with the insect. Gnattaly's okay, but I just don't think he's going to roll with her. Just saying. If you're going to go clubbing, go with the redhead. It's always better. Redheads are more fun. People think blondes are more fun? It's not true. I may be a little partial to redheads. After all, I didn't marry one. Alright, so I'm not seeing any secrets pop up. There is a rock here that I'm going to put in the other hand. And I think it's time we get rid of our light source. Put that there, and boom. So these are pressure-sensitive switches. If you put something on it, it will trigger things. Sometimes if you step over it, that's all you need. But oftentimes you'll actually need to leave something there, because I believe if we pick up the torch, which we can't do from this side, unfortunately, see, it closes right back down. So you need to leave something there to trigger the switch. Simple enough. I mean, it's kind of common sense, but you know, it is what it is. The game is full of weird random puzzles and traps and things, so please be aware of that. This is going to be a very messy and sloppy playthrough, but hopefully it works out. So we just picked up a key right there, and well, keys are used for unlocking doors. I know, shocker. I'm shocked completely. Alright, looks like we got another rock we will throw over there. We will grab the torch once again. Let's see what's over here. I think this is just a big square. It looks like it is indeed a big square. I'm sure by now, ladies and gentlemen, I've already missed probably 2 or 3 secrets. It's just going to be how it is. So if you see something, don't scream and shout. I reserve the right to be terrible at this game as long as I make it through and continue advancing at a somewhat competent pace. So be aware of that. There's a key that we need to unlock this door, which we do not have, so we must go this way. Simple enough. Loose rock. Alright, so it's telling you about the loose rocks now. So, it is what it is, and you always have to look for that. Then you click on it, and it opens something, and there, indeed, it opens the key. The magical key to get us to the next place that we need to go. And boom, there we go. And we have yet to see any combat, as I'm sure you guys are aware. You're like, I want to see the action. Where's the action? Well, there isn't any yet. Soon, though. Soon we will be fighting things. And they will be large, and they will probably be slimy. Just saying. Ah, speaking of slimy, there is a large slimy snail that we're going to lob stuff at. Alright. So there we go. We have chucked our first thing at the large slimy snail, and then we slapped him with our one chick, and then we hit him with a club. Clubbed him again, and now it's down to rock throwing, pimp slapping, and clubbing. And there we go. We have managed to do it. We got some snail slice. Yummy. And if you walk over the projectiles that you've already thrown, you'll get them back if they are your current ammunition. So it is what it is, and we're going to grab up this torch, put it into the torch person. Alright, we have leather pants. Sure, why not? We'll go clubbing with her. Might as well get some leather pants, right? I mean, that's kind of how it rolls. That's how it works. Alright, let's go here. I'll put her leather pants on. They have protection 3, and she has a knife, so she is finally equipped with a weapon. So now our front line is looking much better than it was just a moment ago. We committed some Snurder, some Snail Murder. It's perfectly fine, and there's a switch that we are going to flip. We flipped it. It is flipped. It is flopped. It is ready, and we're good to go. Looks like we have some throwing knives or something. Interesting. Well, he can't do anything yet. He has no spells that he's learned, or she's learned yet. Gnattaly can't cast anything. So unfortunately, we are at a somewhat of an impasse. So we are just going to throw the rocks on her, and then she'll be able to actually chuck the rocks out at the different people. And as the snail moves up, we'll smack it, back up, throw some more rocks, and we'll slap, and then we'll back up again. And sadly now our backline is useless once again, but it's okay. Now one of the cool things is you can kite things all the way around. There's no 100% right or wrong way to do this. But boy, does it seem like we're doing it the wrong way right now. Alright, we managed to get our couple throwing weapons back, but it doesn't help us too much. Alright, we'll continue to try to kite the snail. It's a snail kite! Oh, we can go this way, huh? Nope. Make up your mind! Alright. He seems to be using some sort of like magical power. I don't know why. Oh, he's using energy. Okay, energy to swing, and then that replenishes quicker. Alright. That's something I wasn't actually aware of. I didn't notice that before. So that's kind of interesting and kind of a cool thing. We'll just throw the food in different places. If you're wondering, you do have a food meter, and you need to eat food occasionally. I thought I put the leather boots on. I guess I didn't. Oh well. So you'll see the Minotaur is a little further along than those two, and then our wonderful insectoid is actually slower. And then she should pick back up. Good, she picked up the rocks again. We'll look around, and we'll take another torch because it's what we do. We roll deep with the torches. It's how we roll. We can't stop ourselves. We can't help it. It simply is. And I swear I'm going to be missing so many secrets, ladies and gentlemen, and I apologize if that is indeed the case. But there's not much I can do about it. It's just one of those things. Alright, there's some food here we'll give to the chick. No secrets in this area. This looks like the perfect area for a secret. Why are there none? Alright, well, whatever. Let's open... let's not do that yet. Let's go over here. Let us see what is this way, ladies and gentlemen. There is absolutely nothing. So we'll continue down the hallway, and we'll keep our eyes peeled, which does sound very painful and satisfying. I think if I were to have my eyes peeled, I think I would probably rather die than have that happen, actually. It does not sound like a pleasant experience for me, for the people whose eyes are being peeled, or that are doing the eye peeling, I'm sorry. Or anyone watching, really. I mean, it just sounds bad. Like, really, really bad. It really does sound terrible. So, we'll try to avoid peeling eyes for a little while. Alright, we have a loincloth, which will give us more attack power, but lower our magic. I don't care about magic with her. Protection, some sandals there. Doesn't seem all that useful, but our front line's already more protected. So, it doesn't really matter. Alright, so I don't know if that was actually, oops, actually a secret. Hitting the wrong button there, guys. I do tend to overstep things. I should probably click more mechanically as opposed to holding the button. To close the pit, something needs to fly. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys a few little things you need to know about this game, and one of those is falling into pits does not kill you. In fact, oftentimes you need to fall into pits because there are secrets and treasures and hints and tips and just good stuff down in the pits. This one, there's nothing there, but I wanted to show you. Whenever you do fall in a pit, you do take damage, so that's something to be aware of. You can rest, though, and I do not remember what my rest key is. It's R. There we go. So you can rest anytime you fall into a pit, and then stop resting when you're done, or if you get hurt. Now, you do not want to rest around enemies, because obviously that is a terrible idea. So we'll throw the rock over there. The rock triggered the pressure trap. We will pick it back up, and we will drop our torch and be put into utter blackness. But, oops, we are back. Utter blackness is gone, and we now have the key. So we're going to return to the door. And here it is. And the key, and we are ready. We are ready for some more Juju Magumbo to go on. Alright, well, that looks menacing. It's an ugly looking thing. I just heard something close. Don't know what that was. It's interesting. Okay, it looks like it would spit at me, but apparently it's not a spitter. Heal my sight. I don't think that's going to heal his sight, so we're going to ignore his sight for now, so we can figure out what exactly he's babbling about. For now, I do not know. I do not know, or let me rephrase that. I do not remember. Let's go this way. This way looks shinier and safer. It probably isn't, but it looks shinier and safer, so we're going to go that route. Alright, we're going to get another torch. Nope, we're not going this way. I don't like mushrooms. We're going to go the other way. I imagine we're going to have to go both ways first, or both ways before we can continue on, but I'd rather not risk it. Huh. Hey, Snail. What's going on, buddy? Ready to commit some snail murder? That's right. Oh. The angry snail. Ugly mouth, too. Alright, well, we murdered the angry snail, and that's a good sign. You still hear him slithering around over there. Alright, so we're going to give that to her. Looks like there's some more snails to be murdered over here. We'll do that. Followed by that, and that, and that. Alright, we actually took all of those out in one shot. That's beautiful. Oh, that looks like that might be a spell scroll. There's no way to be 100% certain. But I'm pretty certain. Come on. Come on, you can do it. So, just outmaneuvering them, jumping around, doing crazy stuff. It's awesome. It is sweet, sweet nice. Alright, so some more snail slice. Looks like there's a tattered cloak, which I think I'm going to put on her. She's being the evasive one right now. Now, rogues get a bonus for cloak evasion, so that's something to keep in mind. We're going to get this. Ooh, a scroll of fire burst. Alright. So, okay. So at this point we are going to do this, because we do not have a shield just yet. And fire burst. So if you right click down here on this, you can bring up the rune menu. That's what this is. So for the fire burst skill, you have to select that rune and then hit this button, and then you conjure the spell. It's a little weird. It'd be nice not to have to do that, but it adds some more to the whole clicking theme of things, I suppose. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. So, it looks like at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we have to go back and deal with the mushrooms. But thankfully, now they're going to be fried green mushrooms. Alright. Ooh, we discovered the spell finally because we used it for the first time. And that is sweet, sweet nice. Alright, so that is done. We're going to steal the torch once again. I guess we'll leave that one there. We'll pick this up. And I guess we have to put both of these back in her hands, or his hands. I can't tell if that's a male or a female lizard man woman, but it's definitely a something man woman. So we step on that. This button opens that, okay. And there we go. Alright. And it looks like we were successful in clearing this place out. I don't see any other secrets here. So I suppose that we've finished this whole area off. And we will continue to the other area, deal with some mushrooms, and then probably break off the episode. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed our little stint so far in the Dungeon of Grimrock, if you will. We will pull the shower chain, or the water chain, as it were. Alright, we'll do that. Get that on fire. Smack, smack, and sweet, sweet nice. Alright, so that actually worked out pretty good. Looks like there's a mushroom or something that actually landed there. Oh, don't want to get caught too far out of path here. Too far out of the way. I'm gonna burn him. Now the fire burst spell only works at point blank range. I guess it travels just past the front line, so something to keep in mind. There do seem to be a lot of mushrooms here, and I'm not super big fan of the mushrooms, so keep that in mind. Oh, we managed to corner ourselves. That's not pleasant. Pretty close to being able to finish this guy off. We'll just do it with the fire spell. We'll kill him with fire, and it will be sweet, sweet nice. Alright. We can preemptively do the spell. There we go. We have managed to defeat him, as well as all the others, which is sweet, sweet nice. And, sure enough, we got quite a bit of food going on here. We're actually running out of room to do things. It's kind of a big deal. Well, a small problem, I suppose. Not really a big deal. Alright, is there any secrets or traps or buttons or anything here? No? Alright, well, we want to be able to get in there. We can't do that just yet because we don't have an access point. The gate is closed and there's no levers. We need a lever. Or a chain or something to pull. It's fine. You pulling my chain? No, but I could be. Oh, look. There's a lever right there. Alright. Nothing I see in that room. Oop, too far in. We'll grab this. Alright, this is another type of button, ladies and gentlemen. Something's opening over here to the left. You can hear with headsets on. Alright, we found a new secret area. Now, dual wielding doesn't do anything for you, and shame on me for forgetting to put the cloak on. I'm sure you guys have been screaming the entire episode. Oh my gosh, you got the cloak and you didn't put it on. What are you doing? You crazy. It's true, I am, but it's fine. Alright, and I guess we'll give the alchemical reagents to her, him, it. Let's Slarmy. I suppose that's either way. It could be either way. Alright, guys, and it looks like we have these two sapphires. And I'm assuming that we use those to do something. Something you might all already know. I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with restoring sight. Alright, it is restoring sight. But we will do that in the next episode, guys. For now, I'm going to break it off. I'm going to keep it short and sweet for the first look at the first episode and the first bit of gameplay of Legend of Grimrock. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share it. Tell the world, shout it atop a mountain. I don't know, whatever you guys want to do. Until the next episode, guys, my name's Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.